Are making a doggy treat bag, you're going to be needing a sewing machine or hand sewing needles if you're going to do it by hand. You're going to need some ribbon, an embroidery needle, an embroidery thread, a random picture of a bone, the fabric, a ruler, a marker, and some scissors. And you're going to need some pins for your sewing machine. Your material size needs to be 12 by 13. Alright, so what next step is you're going to take your marker and you are going to write bones for, and then whoever dog you're making this for. I wrote Clancy. And then we're going to, in a separate piece of fabric, we're going to take our bone and cut it out. So let's get that separate piece of fabric. You're going to take your second piece of fabric and you are going to pin down your bone. And then you're going to cut this out. You will need one of these. Here's what your bone should look like. So the next step is we are going to embroider the bones for whatever your dog's name is. I'm going to go say Clancy. So you're going to open up your fabric and we'll get the embroidery floss ready for this. Thread our needle and then you're going to make a knot, kind of like what we did for our My Melody DIY keychain. So you're just going to wrap it around your finger and then rub the thread together and then pull, and then you'll have a knot. And then you are going to come up the back side of our project here. And then you are going to go back in, back down in a little bit, and then you're going to come back up a little bit on the B. So it looks like that if you can see it. And then you're going to pull it, and then you are going, if you can see it, there's the spacing in between here, so you're going to go back down this hole that you came out of 2. So you're going to go back down. This would probably be a little bit easier if you had an embroidery hoop, which I don't have. This is called back tacking or back stitching. So if you're not getting what I'm trying to say, you can look up a tutorial on that. Alright, so then you're just going to keep coming. So you're going to come up over to the next section. And then you're just going to go down right next to that black one we just made and do that for all of your... So you're going to tie a knot. So you're going to come up a little bit of your fabric like this. And then you're going to go through your loop, and then you're going to tie a knot. So you should have something that looks like this. There, like this. Now we are going to sew on our bone, or if you feel that you don't want that, you don't have to, but we're going to sew on our bone now. Pin your bone on above or below your words. If you have some fusible web, then you can fuse this on and then sew it. But I don't have any of that, so I just have to pin it down. And then you're just going to zigzag along this edge. It should look something like this. You can keep going over your bone if you feel that that's not enough for the definition. Alright, I'll take you to the next step. Now you're gonna fold down your end. Mine is serged, so I don't have to worry about this coming undone. But if your end isn't serged or zigzag towards, you're just gonna end up folding it back over to encase your raw edge. But I'm just gonna fold it over once, and I'm gonna stitch close to this edge right here. Now this is the fabric opened up all the way, and this is the top. You're going to stitch from the bottom edge all the way up to here, and you're going to stop at where we made our little casing. Alright, so you're going to sew along the bottom and up the edge, up until this folded area. You're also going to sew your seam at 1/2 inch. Alright, so now we are going to get our ribbon out. So next you're going to cut 2 ribbons, or if you don't have ribbon, you could also use bias tape. And the size of these ribbons are, are 25.5, almost 26 inches. Alright, so you can either get out your safety pin, or if you have a bobbin, you can use one of those. So I've just attached the safety pin to one end of our ribbon. So you're just going to insert it into the casing, and then you're just going to push the fabric, and you're going to go all the way around until you get to this end right here. Actually, you only need one 26-inch ribbon. If we were doing 2, there would be a slot over on this side, but I forgot to put one in, so we're just going to work with the 1 ribbon. But if you feel you want to put another slot in here, you can. And then you're going to pull right sides out of your bag. There. Now you have your little treat bag for your dog, or your cat, or whatever you got. So what you're going to do to seal it is just pull it like this, and then you're just going to take your ribbon and tie a knot to keep it in place. You can even put a bow. There. There is your little dog treats bag. I hope you like this video. I hope you comment. And I hope you guys subscribe. And I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.